Hello and welcome back to Kaiserreich. It's been a while. The reason for that is that my microphone basically broke. Straight up broken. But now I'm on a different microphone. You'll know this if you watched the, I think, episode like 7 or whatever of the German Empire one. Also, Italian Federation just joined the Reichspakt. That's not great. But yeah, I had a catastrophic, microphone issue, and then I right afterwards had a catastrophic issue with my my computer, which died when I tried to fix the catastrophic microphone issue. Women in France is called the Union of Iceland as our ally. Okay. Do we think we could do a naval invasion from Iceland over to Norway? I think the easiest way is still from Orkney and Shetland. We may have to... Yeah, we'll probably control the North Sea pretty easily. I don't know if I want to commit to a naval invasion in Norway, though, because I don't really necessarily see any strategic gain from it for us. It's incredibly good for Germany, but I don't think Germany is going to utilize Norway in the way that I would be afraid that they would do it, and that is by basically using it as like a massive naval fort, essentially, like garrisoning or placing their fleets in Norway where they can just sort of range out into the Atlantic whenever they want. Right now it's way easier to restrict them over here by just mining this area, but if they have the Norwegian coast, that's a lot of places where they can place their fleets, and that's not good. But yeah, if the audio quality sounds different, it will. I would like to, let's see if I can like turn myself down a little bit. I'd like to make sure that it sounds the same, but it's more or less impossible. It might sound worse, it might sound better. I think that's going to come down to personal preference. I've done some fiddling with it. But anyhow, I'm going to stop talking about that now. Oh, and also I have like a microphone arm, which is really, really convenient because I have so much space on my desk now. So, I mean, things look good at the moment. Everywhere except for, of course, here, where they look terrible. And, of course, here, where they don't look amazing. I'm thinking... Portugal, again, like, Portugal is one of those places where they are essentially a fortress. In Iberia, they're so hard to take. The fall of Petrograd. Okay, Finland took that somehow? Let's see, where do we have our troops? We have the Union militias over here. On their front line. And then we have the 2nd Army ready to go. We have the 3rd Army ready to go. And we have the Republican Marines, who are apparently not assigned to this naval invasion, which is kind of terrible. The naval invasion at the moment is actually kind of outdated. There's really no reason for us to invade Bruges. It's fortified to all hell, and there's 4 and sometimes 5 divisions there. So it's probably going to fall anyhow. So in fact, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to instead start a naval invasion from Dover still. But this one is going to go to the Hague. Den Haag, I think it's called in Dutch. The reason for that is that I want to get troops behind the enemy lines, and I want to really just jam them up. Try to get the Germans to turn around and have to respond to that. Naval invasion here at the moment is a dead prospect. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Let's have a look at what our subs are like. The submarine situation. We have, let's see, yeah, we're using the large ones to mine, okay. Third cruiser hull, we have a better one apparently. Which one is that? Third cruiser hull 2. It looks the same. Did I make a new one? I guess I did. Okay. Let's put that there. We have the medium tank destroyer, not really all that jazzed, because I don't think we're really going to be using tanks yet. I might right now just be... I'm gonna go for this, even though ahead of time, because we have the 100% bonus. I might be contradicting something I said in a previous episode. It's been so long since I recorded. I'm so sorry for that. Yeah, look, Bruges fell immediately. I kind of want to fight nationalist Spain, but then again, opening that front up is kind of terrible. I still have PTSD from the National France playthrough, but having that allows us to take Portugal so easily. It's so hard to naval invade because of the Iberian coast. You actually have to control that. And I think that's kind of unlikely at the moment. Collapse of the Union. Union States government is on its last legs. Oh boy. Ready. This is a light tank, right? No. Yes. But why do you have medium tanks? Oh no, that is also a light tank. Never mind. Are we still making these? We're making medium self-propelled artillery, medium tanks. We're still making... Oh boy, we need to swap you over. And we don't need to actually worry that much about it, I think. In fact, we can just swap you straight up over because we have a pretty big stockpile. And I feel confident that it's going to remain until that is done building up its efficiency. Where are the tanks? They're over here. We have 5 armored corps. Where would we say send? Okay, Middle Africa is not collapsing. Okay. Where would we send the tanks right now? They're light tanks. They're not going to be useful really on this front. Oh my god, the Germans are actually kind of collapsing. Hold on, let's send our second army in right now. Over here. Go on. Third army is still staying behind. That's good. Okay, yeah, there we go. Middle Africa has collapsed, just as is in my German Empire game. Ready. Yeah, we want to focus our... Look at the bicycle Jaegers there. We're gonna focus our thrust over here by Luxembourg because of the lack of divisions there, really. They have more over here, and this is also way more difficult terrain to fight through. I need to get used to this arm in my face with the microphone like jammed up in my face. It's really interesting. Not quite used to it yet. Okay, we're running out of oil now. What is the situation? Why are we running out of oil? We are running out of oil because all of our subs are engaged. We have a destroyer squadron that is searching, and we have a task force here that is escorting. They don't really need to be escorting. No, they need to because yeah, because everything has to flow through the capital. We don't have the massive logistical overhaul that's going to come in the next expansion. I'm so excited for that. You're going to be able to actually do trains and stuff. I love that. Where's that? Ouch. Do we have the range yet to reach the North Sea with any of our bombers? I don't think so. It's 1939. I mean, like, we have the range technically, but do we have the range, you know, to do so effectively? Our Yeah, we barely even have an air force. Yeah, nope. The answer is no. There we go, jam them up there. Yeah, so I had that catastrophic computer collapse where Windows decided to just stop working after it updated, which is always fun. That's why I'm definitely afraid of you are a weird man, so I'm not gonna do a non-aggression pact. He's a national populist. But yeah, Windows, every time it updates, I'm equally scared because sometimes it just wipes itself. Luckily, it didn't wipe anything else this time. I had that one time in like 2019 or 2020 where it just wiped everything on my PC or like on my C drive. But now it's just a mess because I also had to spend 13 hours trying to reinstall Windows because it wasn't working. It was a really fun time. Eventually I got it working though. So I still have everything, and thank God for that, so I can I can continue my LPs and stuff. Airwings with no mission assigned. That's fine. They can just hang out. Actually, maybe we should send them to southern France. No, we shouldn't, because we are running out of oil. We're barely maintaining it. It's going up and down constantly, and that's fine. That's all. Oh yeah, we are actually bombing. We're bombing the ports. That's good. Why aren't we bombing over here though? Oh yeah, we're just using the tactical bombers. Can we reach this with carrier? Or no, we definitely not. We can't reach this at all with our current naval bombers. Let's have a look at improvements for naval bombers, because currently we have the Baffin, which is looking kind of old. What other alternatives do we have? We have the Skua coming up. Let's go for the Skua as soon as possible. What design company do we need for that? Currently have Supermarine, which is range. Good. That's what we... Oh, never mind. That's only for fighters. Okay, so we've got to research the Spitmarine. What am I saying? Supermarine Spitfire before we research anything else. And then the next thing is the light bomber, right? Is there anything that gives the light bombers range? That's it. Short. Short is what we're going to go for.
Keep on attacking!
Any home guard infantry? Not needed. This might be needed though. Having a bunch of light cruisers might be nice. It might take some convoys from us though, so I'm maybe not going to do that quite yet. Show force of war and words, nah. Yeah, this stuff is really good. I'm gonna go for the research bonus first. Because we are gated, or we are sort of like, you know, we want those bombers and those fighters and stuff ready. This Fortress Luxembourg here. Oh, did we take that already? The models are so big, I wish they were kind of smaller so I could see more. I might actually turn them off at some point. Because they're not really all that, like, they don't really add that much, in my opinion. It's cool when you see, like, custom Kaiserreich stuff, but they don't really add all that much. Let me see, can I turn them off so I can have a look there? Or is there a way to, like, press a button to remove them? I can remove those, but I can't remove the actual, you know, little men. Oh, thank God. Oh, it removes the sounds, though. That's annoying. But, yeah, Luxembourg is already taken. But sometimes the sounds are just too much anyhow. Like, I'm very much into this game for, like, the strategy and everything, so the graphics, I kind of don't care as long as it doesn't look like ass. Yeah, no. Okay, we are probably going to win this. I don't see any way this war could turn unexpectedly unless this somehow gets involved. But even so, the United States Army is going to be so god-awful to begin with. And if we can get these guys involved into the Internationale, shouldn't have a hard time taking over the US. And in fact, that's going to be a good place for our light tanks. Because, to begin with, they will have no army at all. What's happening? Navy, dangerous naval invasion in southern France, and naval combat. Okay. So are we just losing submarines while we're... Yeah, we're just losing submarines while we're mine laying. That's annoying. Are they not hidden enough? Let's see. A new objective. All the way up here to whatever this river is called. There you go. I don't like how boomy this microphone sounds, but I don't know how to fix that. Like it has, to a certain degree, it has this sort of like radio sound to it, I guess, which I don't hate, I guess, but I don't necessarily want that. I want to sound as, like... I don't know, I don't want you to think about the way I sound, if that makes any sense. Which is, I'm doing a really good job of by completely, you know, making this episode about my microphone, but I apologize. I have to because, you know, the audio quality has changed and you need to know. And I need to get it off my chest. Second Army, that order still is current. We can keep that going. Should I fight in Italy? No, I should not, because that looks like hell. Look at the attrition there. Should I fight in southern France? Most definitely. Immediately go there. In fact, that is probably a good place for us to. No, actually, no. I'm going to keep the tanks in England at the moment. I was going to say we could use the tanks over here because they are sort of a quick reaction force, I guess. Oh, the French seem to have this handled. A quick response force or whatever it's called. How long is this going to take? Oh my god, we're probably not going to be done before the Carlists win. How are you guys doing? I wish I could see how they're doing without... Well, I guess I could send a an attaché. I guess I'll do that. Okay, so they don't seem to be struggling for weapons. That's not the issue. The enemy army is just better. But yeah, if we send these troops down south here, we can set them up to be ready for an invasion of Spain, which I think should be relatively painless. Famous last words. Because they are still occupied with the anarchists.
Ready to move.
This is such horrible terrain to fight through as well. Oh, that's the wrong order. You're the one I wanted to trigger before this becomes irrelevant. I've completely forgot about them. Maybe if we're attacking from multiple directions, it'll help. I don't know. I've actually never done a naval invasion. At least I don't think I have done a naval invasion that happens concurrently with an ongoing land battle. It does look like it's giving us the bonus, though. Oh, these generals are amazing. Ours are dog shit compared to it. Dominion of Canada has called the Two Sicilies as our enemy. That's really bad for Italy. So yeah, there are, I guess, still ways the war could turn. But I see a ton of advantages stacked in our favor at the moment. Middle Africa seems to have handled their issues well, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Naval Invasion of Iceland. Oh, that's messed up. I don't really have anything I can send there except cavalry, I guess. That's better than nothing. I guess I could split off those 2 troops to send them there as well. But you want to keep all the troops down here right now. These guys aren't doing anything, I guess, but I also don't want to send, you know... I don't want to split that up, because the 8 troops aren't going to be useful anywhere anyhow, I don't think. Not really useful for anything here, because I can't really set up a specific operation or something for them. Guess I'll just pummel, or like... Yeah, I'll force them through there until we get to the new front line here. Because I don't know what happened here. Like that. So whenever they take Saarbrücken, we'll get them on the actual line. Shit's popping off in the North Sea. I think we need to turn, or like send these submarines back, because it's not working out. Are we not making enough of them? Probably not. Okay, this does not look like it's working all that well either.
Keep your distance. Keep on moving.
We get rid of that, get everyone back on the line, and then set up a new offensive line. Let's just have them fight all the way over. And then we need to get rid of the messed up line here. Like so. And also let's just set that up way out there. And then I can micromanage it whenever need be. Roger Commune is probably gonna fall, is my guess. How are you guys doing? Okay, like 25 more days and we should be at war with Spain. Or one of the Spains, at least. Let's actually park more research. Let's grab the... Oh, that's another 5%. That's really, really powerful. Let's do that. Iceland is facing a naval invasion again? Or is it the same one? This seems like something we can't really fight back. We lost a bunch of Marines. Hey, why? Oh, I hate this. I hate when they fail the invasion, they just keep trying it. It's very dumb. It's not what they should be doing. I think we actually need to send a couple of troops over. Let's take one here. Oh, come on. One here. And take these 3. Oops, send them over to that. And you will be commanded by this guy, I guess. No, actually this guy, the Russian, because it's winter and this is way up in the north. And you are going to be the Icelandic Expeditionary Force. Is Panzer Expert? It's not necessarily what we're using him for. We're using him for the Winter Expert. And put you up there on the line. Are our infantry divisions good? They seem decent enough. What could we add? We could add recon. Armored recon would be really cool. That adds fuel usage to all of our infantry. That might not be great. Why is cavalry recon not allowed? Oh, there it is. Cool.
Listen up. Come on, move out. Attention.
What's happening with this guy? Oh, they're on their way, I guess. Seems like one of them is stuck down here. Yeah.
Listen up.
Go over towards Bruges, I guess, and go to Reykjavik.
Ready to move.
We could actually potentially get a wicked encirclement over here.
Keep on moving.
That's not how, though. That's how we get encircled.
Come on.
Fall of Havana, in what context? Oh. Oh, they're communists. Interesting. And you are McPartland, okay. Dominican hero. We should probably be there because Cuba seems like a really good strategic asset to have. But we'll have to ship over even more troops. Where do we take those troops from? You know what?
Ready.
Tanks. Just go. Ship them over.
Yes, sir.
We might actually lose them if we do this.
Move out.
Oh, no. Stop that. Hold on. No. Marines. Marines go. Where are they? Oh.
Move out.
Marines, you should go to Cuba, and then we can later on use them to take places like Kingston and the Bahamas. Yeah, provided we actually get, naval supremacy, which I find doubtful. You are ready for war up here. Okay, cool. Let's invade. They have some troops, but not many on the border. I think it's time. Call allies. Go. We need to call allies because we need the French to join in order to actually get in, into Spain. There we go. And that's going to freak out the French, and they're going to send troops over there, which is going to be really bad. But hopefully we can take over Spain before that becomes an issue. I mean, we've collapsed the German front line, so I don't really see... So the way, war tends to work is that you tend to build up momentum. And so long as you can maintain that momentum, you will usually win. The moment the momentum breaks down is when the enemy has the opportunity for themselves to build momentum. And am I losing ships here? Or am I losing Marines? Hope not. Oh, the tanks are still going. Of course, yeah, because I still have that front line, right? Very smart of me.
Come on.
Anyhow, yeah, so as long as you can maintain momentum, you tend to win. If the enemy can build momentum, they have an opportunity to start turning the tide. But they can't build momentum until yours slows down. So you want to keep up the momentum. That's why, situations like the German advance into Russia, the Germans sort of stopped. They were stopped. Not necessarily out of, any fault. Oh, I mean, probably there's probably debate about that, but any fault of the Germans. It was, you know, the Soviets who actually stopped them. But once that momentum stopped or ceased, the Soviets could build their own counter momentum. And you see this reflected in the mechanics of the game, because whenever you push a unit, I've talked about this before, but not in this sort of like abstracted way, but whenever you push a unit, you lower their organization, and then when they retreat, their organization is still low, so if you can continue going, you can continue pushing them. Eventually, though, your troops will be out of organization, and you have to stop, and at that point, the enemy can counterattack, because you're now out of organization, so long as they have, you know, some sort of deeper defensive line. But since we can maintain momentum pretty well here with all these French guns streaming through and all of our troops here, we should be good.
Ready. Ready to move.
Anyways, that is the end of this episode, so I want to say thank you so much for watching. I want to apologize prematurely if the microphone quality sounds different, especially if it sounds bad, and I want to you know, say thank you for the patience, as I have been dealing with a lot of issues in terms of recording. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.